Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great it is a beautiful day. And today I want to talk to you about respecting the weights. Now, a lot of people, they come into the gym, they get all fired up, they get on gear, they do this, they do that, they achieve a ton of progress really quickly. And then what do? They die out. And then you never see them anymore. And you're like, hey bro, are you still lifting? You want to come lift with me? They're like, oh no, I quit that. I don't lift no more. And you're just like, oh, sad face. But on a serious note, I see it all the time. I see it definitely with kids a lot more than I do adults. And it's generally the kids that I've seen who, when I say kids, I'm talking about anyone under my age, anybody under 30. So, kids could be anybody. But I see them go so hard and then I see them just die out, and it just breaks my heart. And generally when that happens, it's noticeably kids who have increased their muscle mass, gained a ton of strength, really move mountains quickly, and then they continue to lift and do things, and then that progress just isn't there anymore. So they tend to die out. What I want to talk to you today about is respecting the process of building. Now, a lot of people, and there's a lot of controversy, you can do your own research. This is not a channel where I spoon feed you everything like a college. This is not a liberal arts college where I tell you how to think, why to think, where to think, what to do, and if you're wrong, I scrutinize you and I beat you and I discipline you. No, bad, that's wrong. That's not what we're here for. I want you to think. Everything in my life I've had to do on my own. I've had to do my own research. I've had to make my own decisions. And not knowing before I made a mistake is not an excuse. For example, if I go walking and I decide I'm gonna jump into someone's fence and break into their back door, not knowing whether they were there, the homeowner was there or not, is not an excuse. Not knowing that they would pull a gun on me is not an excuse. If I break into your house at night, what are you going to do? You're going to shoot me, right? You're going to attack me because I'm invading, right? Not knowing is not an excuse. Whether I break in knowing or not has no bearing. If I break in, you're going to shoot me. The same with everything else in life. If you didn't know that running a red light would get you a speeding ticket, but you did it anyway, try rolling that over on the officer. Oh, officer, I just didn't know. I had no idea. You're getting a ticket and you're possibly going to kill somebody because someone's going to come through there and you're going to hit them. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Ignorance will kill you. It will destroy you. So this channel is about getting you as knowledgeable as possible so that you can make your own decisions. Do your own research. I will not spoon feed you. I want you to do your own research, okay? So with that being said, I have seen so many studies that prove that when you're gaining muscle for a natural, we're talking lean mass, a norm is around 2 to 3 pounds a year. 3 is exceptionally elite. Guys, for the first 10 years that I lifted, I gained 1 to 2 pounds. I gained 2 pounds, but of that 2 pounds, there's a little fat there. And I'm talking my protein was in order. I was eating in calorie surplus. I was training hard, resting hard, focusing on recovery, writing everything down. I've been in the trenches, guys, and because of that, because of how slow of a process it has been building real muscle, it has led me to respect very greatly the process of building muscle. And I want to instill that in you. It is such a beautiful thing to be patient. And our culture has lost that. We live in a fast food society. We want everything now. If I can't get it now, I'll order it on Amazon, 2-day shipping, 1-day shipping, whatever it is. I can't remember. My wife orders about $400 worth of Amazon every week, every 2 weeks. So I should know, I don't know. Amazon Prime, woo. But anyway, we have such this high demand for things to be instant, and that's what leads our culture. Well, if I'm going to be big on Instagram or YouTube, I got to get on gear. I got to do steroids. I got to be this big by tomorrow. No, you're paying with your life. You may not think so now, and it may be 60 or 70 years down the road. You may be 80 years old and biting the bullet, but you could have been 90. You could have been 95. And a lot of people nowadays are like, well, I don't want to be that old. Well, I used to not want to either. But after you have a kid and you have a family and those wheels start turning, your motivations change, your discipline change, your priorities change. And for me, I want my kids to know that their dad's going to be alive and healthy. I want my kids to be guaranteed in that. I want to, make sure that I see my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, my grand-grandchildren. And I'll never be able to do that if I do steroids and just cop out. And that realization hit me not too long ago. As soon as I had a kid, it changed everything. But if you don't appreciate the practice of building muscle, if you don't have that patience, you're just not going to make it in this sport. You have to be okay with following the discipline, trusting the process. That's what this whole channel is about. I'm giving you advice that I desperately wished I could have gotten from gym bros in the gym. And I received thousands of advices, but none of it worked for me. I had to figure all this crap out on my own. And that's why it took me 15 years, guys. But now that I know it, and now that I've come out on the other side, I've done 15 years worth of work for you. So if you're new to the gym, this is the most powerful asset you have. Being able to pull me up on YouTube, watch one of my videos, get inspired, get the exercises down, follow the exercises, listen to the pep talks, get inspired to do something amazing, but trust in the process. Are you going to see results initially? No. In a month? Yes. In 5 months? Absolutely. In a year? Definitely. Side-by-side comparison, total difference. And you can make changes fast, but don't expect it. Know that every time you lift, you're doing something positive for yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically. Your body is strengthening. You're becoming more in tune with your mind. You're becoming a better disciplined person. You can apply that to your work. The motivation, you eating a certain time, getting your protein in, micromanaging all this. That may come in handy at your future jobs if you're not a lazy hump. And so many people are. So this is even more reason to do it. Focus on that. Make discipline, building discipline your priority, and then everything else will fall into place. I didn't wake up one day and just have all this muscle. It literally took every bit of 15 years. And that's not to discourage you. Now I look so good. I can't believe that this is the way I look. Now, I can't make my poses look good as they used to be when I was 200 pounds. And I can't flex like I used to. And my shape isn't nearly as good. And my symmetry's not as good. But dash gummit, when I take my shirt off, I love it. And I love that I love it. Not in an arrogant way, but in a confident way that I'm happy, because it proves to myself when I see myself in the mirror that I have stayed the course. I have done things that nobody else has done. I have made something that no one else can create, and I stuck with it for 15 years. That's the prize. That's the beauty. And the muscle is part of that, but it's not the reason I'm doing it. It is an art form, but it's not. And so the biggest thing is just respect the weights, guys. The process takes time. It's not a get pig quick scheme. And if anybody tells you you have to hop on gear now, you tell them to go shove it, and you tell them to walk, because they don't have your best interest at heart. 90% of every bodybuilder that's ever existed does not get paid to bodybuild. Let that just sink in. Are you going to make money from bodybuilding? It'll cost you your life. Are you willing to pay that? I'm not, and I hope you aren't either. There are other ways. This is the alternative, okay? Hope this helped, guys. I know I get on a rant. When I get fired up, I wish I could talk to you guys for 5 hours straight. I sure would, but no one would watch it. You guys be watching like 2 minutes of my video and you'd be like, click, next video. Hey, I do the same thing. I can't complain. You know I got to pick at you. I love you. All right, guys, that's all I got time for. Hope you have a great day. Make sure to like below, comment down below, engage with our community. Absolutely love your feedback. It lets me know we're on the same page and how I can move forward. As always, I'll answer all your comments. Make sure to subscribe below for all of our future updates. Turn on that notification bell so you can be reminded whenever I post a new video, Monday through Friday. And I look forward to catching you in the next one. Take care, guys.